Today our maths lesson is going to continue focusing on the learning intention to use your knowledge of the order of operations to solve number sentences correctly. We are going to have two main questions that we are going to answer today. So the first question is on the screen here. How can we solve exponents on a calculator? So these are the two we're going to start with. So 2 squared and 5 squared. Okay? And then you're going to be welcome to try anything else squared. Okay, so squared is when the exponent is 2. And then after that, we're going to have a look at some other exponents because there's a different trick for that. So 4 to the power of 4, 5 to the power of 3, and 6 to the power of 1. So you might be able to work these out the long way, like by writing 4 times 4 and so on. But I just wanted to show you some tips for using the calculator. Firstly, I wanted to show you that I use the app, the calculator, that's like this for this example. Okay, so I'm going to show, oh, it does have ads sometimes. All right, I'm going to show you the first one, which is, see this little X with a squared symbol on the left-hand side of the screen, because I can't really wave a finger over it, but I'll show you in a second. So I'd like to do 2 squared. So if I put 2, and then hit this button over here, it should come up with 4. So X is just the number in this case, and I know that's a new concept, but X means the number squared. So then if I wanted to try another number, so I know that 2 squared is 4, so I know that's correct. So I'm going to do 5 squared, which I know is 25, and it comes up straight away up here to be correct. Alright, that's easy. This is with the normal calculator. Now I'm going to show you something with the scientific calculator, which is wild. Look at all those buttons. And there's even other things that I'm not going to go through with you today, but fractions, amazing. That'll really help you with fractions when we're multiplying and stuff. Anyway, so scientific calculator. There are some other buttons here. See, we've got x squared again, which means squared. X cubed, which means to the power of 3, like we've done. And then we've got xy. So I'm going to show you what that means. So if I go back over here and I do 2x squared, 4, correct, same as before. And then if I do 5x squared, I get 25, same as before. So that x squared button does the exact same thing. It looks the same, it means the same thing. Now I'm going to try those other ones I told you about. So I'm going to do 4 to the power of 4. But we've only got a squared and a cubed button. So that means I'm going to have to use this one with the little y. So I've got to clear that off first. See how I've typed it over here. All right, so we're going to do 4 to the power of 4 equals. That is crazy. How I can check this. So my answer is 256. Let's check it. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 equals, oh, nope, I've made a mistake. So sorry. 4 times 4 times 4 times, accidentally put 44 at the end. 256. All right, so the next one is 5 to the power of 3. So I've actually got 5, but I've got this cubed symbol here with the 3. Cubed is a 3. And I can just do that. Done. 125. Or I could have done 5, the one with the y, and put 3. Same answer. So basically the number that you write after the xy symbol is going to be the exponent. And the last one I'm going to do is 6 to the power of 1. Just 6 times nothing, because you only see 6 once. So you can challenge yourself and have a fiddle with that, and you can do like 12 to the power of 5 and crazy numbers like that. It is up to you, but that is all you needed to know. The next thing we're going to be looking at is our second question for today. So tune in to the next part of the lesson. Okay, so question 2 for our lesson today is how can we solve number sentences with a calculator? So we just looked at how to solve the exponents. Now we're doing number sentences because lots of people will do this in a slightly incorrect way. So we're going to do this number sentence here, okay? So in a second, tune in to how I'm doing it on the calculator as an example. I'm going to show you some really handy tips So pay close attention. All right, so we're going to use the calculator, the normal calculator, and I'm going to show you where people might go wrong. So it would have been really handy if you could just write that equation down that I had for you on the previous slide kind of thing. 4 plus 3 times 2 divided by 2. So write that down. So I'm going to just type it in and see what happens. 4, oh, we're at school, plus 3 times 2 divided by 2. And our answer is 7. Can you record that somewhere, because we're going to try it a different way next. All right. Now I want you to have a think about which of those operations should have been done first. Should it be the plus, the multiply, or the divide? I'm going to change it around now. I'm going to do the multiply first. So it says 4 plus 3 times 2 divided by 2. So I'm going to do 3 times 2 equals, divided by 2 equals, plus 4. The same answer. Do you think maybe the calculator is clever enough to have worked that out by itself? Perhaps because I'd written it as a whole number sentence in the working out, it had figured it out. However, if I was worried the calculator can't do that, we've got these bracket symbols over here. So let me show you one last trick. So 4 plus, and if I didn't know the calculator could work this out, I would go 3 times 2 divided by 2, close the brackets, 7, because I put all of that stuff that needed to be done first in the brackets in case the calculator did not realize. Because some calculators don't realize. This is just a super smart one. Have a great day and good luck using the calculator to help you. When you complete your activity for today, feel free to check your answers with the calculator. Don't rely on the calculator, because it can, if you do type it in wrong, you can get the whole wrong answer, as you saw earlier in today's lesson. But I'd love for you to practice using it. The calculator is a really important digital maths tool that you do need to understand how to use. So give those little tips a little go, and good luck with your work today.